right back.
You ready?
Yeah.
You ready? But here's the thing. Before you go, when your music plays, it pushes out Lonze's audio when he's talking.
All right.
Yeah. Why do I have echo?
Because you might have to turn your volume down.
Why do I have echo? Oh, you can hear me on YouTube.
Yeah, turn your volume down on your iPad.
I did. I just turned it down on my laptop.
Okay. All right. What's up, everybody? We're back. This is Daysun Civil, Civil Days Music. Technical difficulties, but it will never stop the show. Yo, this is my YouTube partner celebration because I finally made YouTube partner and I brought guests on with me. I brought my man Kaleaf Wins and I brought my man BeatsbyLonza. And we're here to talk about a myriad of things, but most of all, I'm just here to celebrate the fact that I finally made YouTube partner. And it's been a long time coming. Man, I wish I had like the sound effects. I should have programmed all that stuff in there. Shoot.
No, we programming it with our hands. We programming it with our hands.
That's right. What's up, 88 Mo Keys? What's up, Gary? How you feeling, man? This, my man Gary.
88 Mo Keys. 88 Mo Keys. That is the dope ass name. 88 Mo Keys. That's a fire name.
But yeah, it's been a lot. Can I tell y'all this though? At the beginning of the year, at the end of the year, end of last year, I was like, I'm done. I was like, I'm selling all my gear. I'm out of here.
And then all of us told him, watch your mouth and stop talking stupid.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I was like, I worked this hard, and I'm like, shoot, man.
And now you are our partner. So forget that. This is your channel. So it's time to celebrate you, right?
That's right.
So right now, for the duration of this, you're going to be called Daysun Mr. Monetization for this video only. All right, nigga? That's going to be only this video. Number one. Number two, I'm going to ask you a question because I'm Kaleaf Wins. Right there next to me is the homie BeatsbyLonza representing Georgia and all of the South. Producer, he's the multi-drum specialist. The man has every legacy and current drum machine you can ever think of. I'm Kaleaf Wins, producer and social media manager. And the first question I have for you, because this is your celebration, this is about you. You achieved the goal that most producers cannot achieve or dream to achieve. It's just a bunch of producers posting videos on the internet with no type of goal. I'm going to ask you, now I'm interviewing you because you deserve to be praised right now. Thank God. God deserves to be praised. I ain't trying to get in front of God with that, but you deserve to be applauded. How does it feel that all your hard work now has given you the opportunity to actually take your production business seriously by being monetized as a business on YouTube? And this is the social media manager within me is asking these questions. But go ahead, brother. Mr. Monetization, excuse me. Let me be correct.
I'm going to first start off by saying like this. I always felt in life that I was never meant to be a worker for somebody else. I always wanted to be my own entrepreneur, my own business. You know what I mean? I think I kind of get it from my father. You know, he used to own like hotels and things of that nature back in his hustler days. You know, and it's just something that was just in me. So to finally be at this point and to have an opportunity, that's the thing that this gives us. It gives us an opportunity. I got an opportunity to be to establish relationships with other companies, do affiliate sales and things of that nature, to do partnerships and try to find a way to make more money. You know, and bring other people up with me as well and bring them into the fold. You know, I've seen a lot of people, and let me say it this way. You know, sometimes we jump on lives and then we like commenting and the people skip over our comments and we sitting up there like, yo, I'm trying to be, you know. So it's now you feel like you're in a position and you're not going to do some of the things that was done to you. You know what I mean? So that's one of the things that I really feel good about. I get to display my music. I get to find ways to make money to support my music. And, man, I'm just ecstatic about it, man. Thanks, Gary.
And for those who don't know, and again, pardon me for putting my social media manager hat on, when you're monetized by YouTube, you reach a certain subscriber and a certain watch hour threshold. And that opens you up to different perks. And for all the producers watching on this that should take this seriously to go on this business path that Daysun has achieved, now with monetization open, he can now have private memberships for people that have an intense dialogue with him. Number two, Daysun can sell digital products and or merch through his YouTube page. He can also now within his channel have super chats, so you guys can bless him and help him out when he goes on live streams. And he can do a myriad of other things of that nature. But on top of that, he can also get paid Google AdSense based on how you interact with his videos. So please, number one, share this video, like this video, subscribe, and tell other producers, hey, and again, pardon me, Mr. Monetization. But I'm a social media manager by trade, and I'm saying, producers, this is Civil Days music page right now looks like what you should aspire to in the sense of my page is my business. So any producer watching this, if you're really saying, oh, I make beats, that's cool, make a YouTube channel. But if you have a YouTube channel, stop trying to be like everybody else. Like I had a conversation when we went live. We are not Marlo Beats. We are not Accurate Beats. We are not Marlo Days. We're not everybody else. We are our own entities. And now Civil Days Music is an up and running monetized business that everybody should share his page because he has videos on Machine Plus back in the days when he had it, NPC gear, other gear, and other information. But all producers, you have something as well to offer. Take YouTube seriously, and he's a great example of doing that. But sorry, Mr. Monetization, I'm gonna have to big you up too much. Continue.
It's all right. It's all right. The people said we got a lot of delay. Is the delay on my end?
Let's continue.
It's all right. It's all right. The people said we got. So
I don't hear delay. I'm gonna check. Guys, keep on talking. I'm gonna check.
Oh, you said not my mic. Are you talking about Kaleaf on Kaleaf's mic? But just to get back to it, you know what I mean? I'm super duper excited. You know, hopefully I'll get into the position where I can start reviewing products. People will start sending me products and things of that nature, and I can take opportunity to give my point of view. You know, I'm a person as a kid who wanted to be a musician. I would get my brothers and sisters together. We would go outside, you know, pretend like we were New Edition or something like that, and we would rap. You know, I started rapping as a kid. You know, my first rhyme I ever jotted down was Big Daddy Kane, ain't no half stepping. And then after that, I went to like Rakim and jotted down. Well, it's kind of the other way. I did Rakim first, and then Big Daddy Kane, and then started rapping on my own. Started doing poetry. From poetry, I started entering rap competitions. From rap competitions, my first poem actually won an award at the local college in South Carolina. So I became second place in it was like Olympics of the Mind or something like that. And then when I went to college, you know, I was always in the radio station recording music and stuff like that. And when I moved up here to Maryland, I would send music to the Morgan State radio station, you know, and they would do like the Kiss It or Diss It and stuff like that. You know, having the Gemini sampler, the Tascam recorder, and things of that nature, and just really just, you know, loving music, loving poetry, you know, loving, you know, wanting to do great things, you know what I'm saying, want to inspire people. And, you know, life comes, you know, you kind of divert away, you know, always wondering, will this ever come? Was depressed a lot because, you know, you was like, will I ever get my shot to do music, you know, until this YouTube thing. And Chuck D said it. He said, I think the internet's going to be the thing that blows the doors wide open. And so now everybody has an opportunity to make their own music, to write their own raps, create their own albums, put their music out there, market their own music, learn this YouTube thing so that you can actually move into a better direction. It takes me back to something that oh my goodness, Sarah Too Ill said. She said, do you want to be a content creator or do you want to be a music producer? She said, because I've seen a lot of music producers become content creators. And she said, I'm a music producer that creates content. You know, so that's what I'm an artist. I'm an artist, you know, who actually creates content. And I want to kind of move in that direction. Father Dave said, kick ass on poetry, bro. Love it. Cutler needs more of that. I think power, I can't get with that one. Poets and rappers could be good preachers for the culture. Congrats. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Kind of like comments.
And Father Dave, Mr. Blue Shirt, that's hilarious. He said, yes, Blue Shirt. My voice probably got an echo on it, but listen, act like it's a cheap mic and adjust, because I don't know where the echo coming from. But I'm Kaleaf Wins. Nice to meet you, Father Dave. I'm gonna call myself Mr. Blue Shirt for 5 minutes because you said that. That was hilarious. Mr. Blue Shirt. Mr. Blue Shirt.
Yeah, definitely about the preachers and whatnot. You know what I mean? And I got my man Lonzy on here. I want us to dominate the whole conversation. You know, let the people
Oh
know what
no,
you up to and things you got going on. You know.
oh no, you good, brother. Hey, I'm happy to be here to celebrate and be here for your great day. We've been waiting for this time to come around, and I'm glad that you're the first one to be the test guinea pig for it, and not me. But again, congratulations, man, and you're doing great things. I enjoy your content. I'm just not here to blow smoke on your side, but I enjoy what you do. You're very talented, and I'm glad to be amongst you gentlemen, and that I got the opportunity to work with you all, and y'all work with me, and we cross pollinate. So yeah, Beats by Lonza. You can find me on all social media platforms, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, you name it, Facebook. Everything is under at Beats by Lonza. And you can see what I do. I'm a drum machine specialist. I'm not a guru. I'm not a master. I'm a specialist. So yeah, come check me out and see what I do. But back to the celebration, man. And again, congratulations. I'm happy to be here, and I'm hoping to be up next.
Definitely, man. You up next? I see. You see how your numbers keep growing.
Yeah, you up next. Stop. You need to stop talking. Listen, listen, listen. For everybody that doesn't understand this, we have a conglomerate. And again, I hate when people use big words. And yes, somebody said 88 more keys. Lonze has an echo too. Listen, everybody in the chat, we haven't figured out the sound on our end, but listen, me and Lonze would rather echo so we can lift up the clarity of Civil Day's voices. Today is his day. So please forgive our individual echoes. Again, treat us like we're using cheap Radio Shack mics right now. We're not though, but we'll figure that out. This is about Civil Days. As long as Civil Days is clear, that's all I care about. Like real talk, that's all we care about. But we have a union of people that come together. We speak almost every day, right, brothers?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
And
All
we're
right.
trying to lift each other up because we are men of business and we are taking our production business seriously. I stopped doing production content for a myriad of reasons that I'm not trying to spill over the celebration live, but I'm a social media manager and I know the importance of saying, hey, here's a passive income source, being monetized on YouTube. Here's a passive income source. I'm monetized on Facebook. Here's a passive income source. I got subscribers on TikTok. For all the producers watching, like Daysun said, please take your production so serious that you put it in different monetization pockets and brackets and stuff like that. But forget all that. Real talk, Daysun. Now I'm talking to you. Now that you've achieved this goal, real talk. What are the things that you're looking forward to about the community that you're going to build, and where you're going to bring your current community at within the next year? Like, what are your ideal goals?
Well, some of the things that I'm thinking about, when I build a community, I want to build one where we actually help each other. I want to start getting more information about sync. Also, like have competitions, beat battles. We start actually going into things about learning about how to produce better, how to, mix better, how to master records, learning about how to, because we're all in this learning process, what platforms are the best to put your albums out so that you can make money, how to market your products so that you're not just dropping products and no one knows what's going on because you're not marketing them. Looking at how like Curtis King and Kalen Ellis, how they came together, and now he's releasing verses and putting verses out, and you get to see like an intro, a snapshot into what he's doing. Us like using those models and learning from that. Thanks, Father Dave, man. More tips, more tutorials, more things of that nature coming out as well. I got the memberships where we can go into the different areas. I set it up like different soldiers. You got your second battalion, you got your joint chiefs of staff, you got your lieutenants meetings, things of that nature. So I kind of got to set up like a military for Civil Days music. But hopefully, at some point, once I build a following, then I'll move to maybe like a certain platform like Discord or something like that. But right now, I'm just trying to build everything up and get it to the point where we can just start sharing information, putting music out, and probably collabing. And I'm talking about learning about splits, what's the best PRO, how do you make money from this, even like clips up, from different artists that are doing it on an independent level. It's things like that. What's up, Mr. G? My guy. That's what I'm talking about. This is a
Also, you
celebration.
the echo, so we not echoing right now.
No, I fixed it. It was on my end. I had the guest
Well, well, well,
cams.
well, thank you, thank you for that. Everybody, what's up? What up? No echo. Listen,
Yeah.
listen, everybody, share the live, give him likes, give him some love, and listen. Since this is his celebration day, please show him some super chat love. So wherever you see the super chat on the side of the chat, please show Daysun some super chat love. Listen, we can give people hand claps in chats, but send this brother some super chat love and bless him up and give him a gift for his new monetization celebration. I'm gonna keep on running that. We are here to support Daysun. Real
Yeah.
talk. Super chat love in the chat. Share the stream. Share everything. You know what I'm saying? We like hearts. We like comments. But that little dollar sign in the super chat will help Daysun and whatever he's doing for real, for real, for real.
Yeah.
I want to ask you, now that MPC 3.0 is coming out, whispers of new gear is coming out, everybody making content and stuff like that coming out. Like, what is your, and again, pardon me for sound like the Negro Barbara Walters right now, because it's about your day. I'm interviewing you on your own
It's
channel.
cool.
But what is the thing that you want to share to people, and what makes your channel different from the array of content coming out? And also, what is the gear and or software and or things you're looking forward to, in the future of just the whole software landscape? Two-part question.
Well, I think it's me. I'm the thing that makes it different. You know what I mean? I want to
You sound like
be.
you trying to pick up a girl. You sound like you trying to bag somebody's wife. I think it's me. I'm the thing that makes you
Thanks,
different, Mom.
BeatsbyLonza. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I think the thing about it is my personality. How I feel about things. I'm gonna give the raw I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Not trying to put nobody out there, but some people they make comments and then they backtrack about the things that they say. I'm not backtracking
Don't
about.
start me, Daysun. You know how I feel about these content creators on this
I'm
platform.
not
They
backtracking about
talking
how I
real
feel.
reckless with subliminal videos, answering. They trying to respond to people all in their videos. I can't wait till we start doing private meetups. Real talk. I got a chip on my shoulder. I'm trying to be
Oh
respectful on
man.
Civil Days channel, but I'm literally on the edge. I'm on the edge of
Yo,
airing out
Father
some of these
Dave,
content
yo,
creator
thank you so much,
producers.
bro. I appreciate
Listen,
that.
thank you, Father Dave, for blessing Daysun's channel. Listen, I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it funky. Civil Days music is down with us, and if you got a problem with him, you got a problem with us. We're gonna keep it like that. I'm trying my
This dude,
best right now to
this
keep
dude.
it very non-New York aggressive. A
Nah,
lot of you producer content creators out here, number one, let's talk about it. Y'all be biting people's video titles. Let's talk about that.
Oh,
Second,
Lord.
y'all be biting people's content and y'all got like 30,000 followers on 30,000 subscribers. And here we are, me and Lonza, we about to get monetized soon enough. But don't be picking on us people because we ain't got like 100,000 subscribers and trying to steal ideas. Let's talk about that. We gonna keep it
I
civil.
have
I'm
seen
not
it.
naming no names. We gonna keep it civil today with music because we on Civil Days music channel. I'm not trying to flip the tables like Jesus in the sanctuary right now. But I'm just saying, this whole space is a weird space, bro. I am from Brooklyn, New York City. I have never seen this degree of pettiness when it comes to content creation in the production community since I've been in high school. At least in high school, you can square up with somebody outside at 3 o'clock when school is over. This internet is a funky bunch. Real talk.
I have seen it where I created some videos, and definitely, bro, I'll let you know about it.
Man,
I've
say it
seen
now.
it.
Say your cash app now, brother. Big your cash app up
Oh,
now.
it's
Say it. Put it in the
CDMESD.
chat. Put it in the chat. Put it in the chat.
It's my cash app right here.
Yeah, why he's typing it in there? Listen, I'm not here to create no ruckus. Something happened to me and Lonze today, and somebody took an idea that's a huge content creator, and they try to get paid off an idea. I'm super tight. This content space, you dudes is petty. And listen, from here on out, again, don't make me name names. And if
So
you feel a way about it, we should all do an in-person meetup. That's all I'm saying. Real talk. My name is Kaleaf Wins. The words that come out of my mouth do not reflect Civil Days music or Beats by Lonze. They are two different entities. But I swear to Jesus and his cousins, if I see one of y'all content creators try to take Silver Days music content and try to repurpose it and act like you did it, if I see a Machine Plus video come out the woodwork from these big creators saying, hey, is it over? I'm going to know y'all bit off a Silver Days live stream that's about to hit 2,000 views. Listen, all the producers watching, when you come in this content space, boy, these dudes be high school. They be Twitter fingering, keyboarding, and everything.
So let me say this, because when I was doing the Things You Didn't Know About music series, I did have a big content creator steal a couple of my ideas. And they went and they started, after I made mine, they started making videos in the same vein, in the same line as well. So I was just, I don't know. They gonna do it in some way, shape, form, or fashion.
Listen, I know. I'm gonna say it this way. See, I'm the person in this conglomerate that's, listen, act like, hear me out. Act like, listen, I am not a thug. I am not a gangster. I am not a hard guy. I am not the UFC champion of the world. I'm not saying none of that. But I will say this. If you steal anything from me or my peoples, remember this. You got to go to music events. There will be beat meetups. There will be conferences. Any bad karma or hate you put to this conglomerate, anything can happen, my bro. Like this industry is this small. This small. Silver Days music just got monetized. There should be no reason that you biting his wave. BeatsbyLonza is about to get monetized. There should be no reason that you should be biting his wave. Kaleaf Wins, fam, I would love to meet you in person if you're going to try to like glaze heavy and try to like bite the wave. I'm telling you right now, the industry is very small. NAM happens. People can pull up at NAM. Beat meets happen. Events happen. Things can happen. Let's keep it civil today and talk about music. Continue.
Let's keep it Daysun Civil. Yeah.
Keep it Daysun Civil.
All right. So
I listen. You guys don't front. I'm being nice. Daysun, am I being nice? I can really like rip the runway right now. Rip the runway right now.
And let me explain.
Hey, hold on. Matter of fact, hold on, real quick, Daysun. Lonze, am I not holding back a huge amount that I could like really go in on right now? Yes or no?
Yeah, he's frustrated at this moment,
he's
but
on it. He said, yeah,
he's on it.
I'm super tight because somebody stole the whole video concept.
Oh man,
ran with it.
Mr. G said, yeah, he done to the cream clocks off. So
word. And you know what's crazy? I'm beefing from my daughter's bedroom because I'm a father, and it's the only place I can live stream right now without her jumping up in the video, trying to be all up in the videos, dancing in the videos. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, these dudes, like real talk. We are in our 40s. We come from a different era. The era we come from, you don't steal. Biters get disciplined. This content space, and this, I'm telling you, producers, as soon as you create a YouTube channel, and as soon as you're about to get monetized, and as soon as you start getting popping, you're gonna see some person from another state that feels safe. Oh, they ain't gonna know I took that thumbnail. They ain't gonna know I took that title. And then they're gonna try to throw subliminals, and I'm like, all right, act like you safe in your state. Remember, concerts happen in every state. Production events happen in every state. Act like you really on that theft stuff. Things can occur. I'm sorry, Daysun, continue. I'm being nice right now. Like,
it is a huge problem, man. It's like, and that's not me. I try to be original. You know, that's just, I'm sorry, Big Daddy Kane. I'm different. Don't compare me to
don't compare me to another because they can't hang. Word to the mother. Real talk.
I was just about to say how to flip it. Now the good thing about it is that we're able to flip it and show them that even with an impromptu video or live, even coming up with thumbnails is so easy. It's just second nature to us. So now y'all got to step y'all game up and get better.
See, Lonze's being nice. Listen, I'm not going to be specific.
Let me do
but producers, real quick.
Let's
producers,
talk about
real quick. Hold on, real quick. Producers, this what happened. Me and Lonze did a great video yesterday on his live stream. Now, I ain't going to call names. And we woke up this morning, and a big production content creator literally was throwing subliminals taking the idea and he was selling his products off of what we created, and we ain't got the numbers he got. That I'm just gonna leave it there. To me, that's petty AF. That's all I'm gonna say. See, I'm being nice. I'm being nice. I don't like theft. I don't like theft.
Truthful.
You got it. Go ahead.
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead,
I shut
Daysun.
up.
I said, nah,
Let's.
you being truthful. You gotta talk
Yeah, listen,
about
y'all
it. You know
got me
what I
off
mean?
for 2 cups of Pepsi right now. I'm on 10 right now. Go ahead.
You gotta,
And I haven't had Pepsi in a minute. I haven't had Pepsi in a week. I'm on 10.
So let's get into it and let me talk about it. All right. So we got people been crying and crying and whining and crying for the last couple years. You go on these Reddit blogs, you go in these YouTube, not YouTube so much, but on YouTube too. But you go in these Facebook joints, and then you know what you find out? People complaining, this don't have this don't have that, this don't have this don't have that. It'd be better if they had this, it'd be better if they have that. And then you find out that they haven't made nothing but 2 beats over the past 2 years. 2 beats over the past 2 years. People will jump on your live and criticize you. You go on their page, it's blank. And I'm like, come on, man, let's cut this out. You know, let's work together. Let's do things, and not try to cut each other down. You know what I mean? So, and thank y'all for thank you, Mr. G, for the putting the money in the Cash App. Thank you, Gary, for the super chat.
Yeah, and Mr. G, Reddit NPC sub is super toxic. And here's the thing.
Yeah.
The NPC producers don't have to be toxic if they can just do exactly what the SP404 producers do and do what the FL Studio producers do.
Yes.
Guess what the FL Studio producers and the SP404 producers do? They make beat tapes and they get money. FL Studio producers, they make tracks and they get money.
Yeah.
And the NPC Reddits or the NPC Facebook groups, here's the way to kill toxicity. Toxicity, like rotisserie. Toxicity. Unless that's fiery toxicity, is rotisserie. But here's the way the NPC producers can kill the toxicity. Say to yourself, I'm sorry, Lonza, it's going to be a remix of what I said yesterday. If you got 100 beats, if you got 100 beats, NPC producers, that are in your floppy disks, that are in your zip drives, that are in your hard drives, take 10 of those beats and make a beat tape. 10 times 10 is 100, right? Release 10 beat tapes and then put them for a price on Bandcamp. People only stay toxic when they broke. And there's 2 types of NPC producers. No, 3. The hobbyists that say, I do it for the love. They don't bother nobody. The haters who want to criticize everybody for having a YouTube channel, for being monetized, and for having their business and selling their packs. And the NPC producers like, hey, I'm trying to start a business. I love production, but I'm trying to get money for my family. Those are the 3 types of NPC producers. And you can clip this up. And as NPC producers, we have to look at it. When we see the toxicity, the first thought that comes to my mind, these some broke niggas. Like that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Y'all broke. And how can I prove that? Fellas, if there's a bunch of misses, there's a bunch of guys up in here. The guys that don't get no booty be the dudes that always say she conceded, right? That's the same mentality. So if an NPC producer's like, oh my God, Air Flavor Pro ain't enough. Oh my God, I don't like Air Instruments. And I've fallen victim to that type of toxicity. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is rotisserie, toxicity. But then I had to point the finger to myself. Why you complaining? Make money. Stop hating, make money. So all that toxic stuff is like that. That's brokey. So anytime you see NPC with toxicity in Facebook and Reddit, always keep the thought in your mind. You sound broke. Next. Because if any producer's trying to really work and collab, let's say me and Lonze, one day we might have a collab beat tape. We'll sell the beat tape for $30. Guess what? $15 goes to him, $15 goes to me. We get 1,000 people to buy that $30 beat tape. That's $3,000. That means it's $1,500 in his pocket, $1,500 in mine. Same thing, me and Daysun, we created collab beat tape. Why aren't producers doing what the FL producers are doing? They're collabing. Why aren't the producers doing what the SP404 producers? The SP404 producers, they're releasing beat tapes and they're selling hard tickets for events, playing their beats. NPC toxicity, and you can clip this up, is for brokies. They brokies and they watchers because they would never say it to people's face in their face. or else they're gonna get robbed. But that's another conversation entirely. We're gonna take NPC then. Then we're gonna up you out of your NPC.
Yeah. So like even when I was posting stuff in Reddit, like I've been blocked out a couple of Reddits. Cause you go in, you're like, and you talking, you trying to like have conversations and stuff like that, and it's like some weirdos up in there, and they, like gatekeeping and things of that nature. So I just
They
said forget it.
incels. They
I said forget
incels.
it. So that's why I
Because
like
if
what
we
Mr.
was in a
G
real
said.
live studio session, what would happen, Daysun? They be quiet in the corner.
Definitely. Like Mr. G said, he said, don't forget the cosplayers. They in there cosplaying. He also
Listen,
said,
if I was doing production content, I would do beat me ups. I guarantee all that toxic energy is going to be out the window when we're in person. I guarantee it. Guarantee it.
yeah. He said they spend more time in the chats than they do on the NPC. It's disgusting to spend that amount of money on equipment and not put the work in. Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
because
But
as he
again,
said earlier, they're just they're hobbyists. They don't really like have the love for it. They ain't really trying to make a business out of it or get anything from it. It's more just like, I got this machine. I'm gonna just make freaking 1,000 sequences, but never make a song. So,
oh, don't hold on. I'm sequence practice. I'm playing.
but listen,
I'm playing.
I seen you go in Ableton and make a beat with your mouth and pause. I seen
Pause.
you
thank
go
you.
in
Thank
Ableton.
you.
Pause.
I've seen you go in Ableton and make a beat in 5 minutes just based off of whatever thought came into your head. And so that don't really count when I'm talking about these
I know
guys that
I'm
just
being listen, bro. I'm on one today. I have an
they
attitude problem today. That's my fault. I got listen, everybody. If y'all just met me for the first time, my name is Kaleaf Wins, and sometimes I got a stink attitude problem. Like I'm the person in the group with the stink attitude problem. Everybody got that friend. I'm that friend. I'm
and,
the dickhead of the group. Go ahead.
and there's nothing wrong with that. If you're a loop maker and you send loops to other producers and producers make beats off of your loops, then that's different. But yeah, if you just that's all you can do, you're a one trick pony and that's all you do, and then you get online and criticize people, then that's just people gonna look, because
And
that's
here's
that's
the
the first
thing.
thing I do. I look when you make a nasty comment on my page. I go straight to your page and look and see how many videos you got,
Yeah.
see what equipment you got, and that's when I make my decision on whether I'm either gonna chump you off or I'm just gonna block you and move on. Most time I just block folks and move on. But yeah, back to the
Look what
show.
Father Dave said. Father Dave said it takes discipline to make music 5 days a week. I have an MPC folder, a full called Breakfast Beats, but only a handful of songs. But here, Father Dave, listen, you know what has inspired me? When you get a chance, Father Dave, and any other producer watching this, go through Bandcamp, right? And type in beat tape and look at some producers. Some producers have full catalogs of 30 beat tapes or 10 beat tapes or 20 beat tapes, and they're just great ideas that are 4 bars. But then when you look in the community section of every producer on Bandcamp that has a beat tape, you'll see a whole bunch of these boxes. That means that some of these guys have 1,000 followers on Bandcamp. So when they release a $10 beat tape, that's money. 10 times 1,000 followers. And that's what I'm saying. Like, toxic NPC toxicity to me is brokies. Because if you really getting money, you ain't got time to hate. I repeat, clip this up. If you really getting money and you trying to really start a business as an NPC producer, you don't have time to hate. Why? Because as a social media manager and as a content creator, guess what we have to? Me, Lonza, and Daysun have something in common with the rest of the people that take social media seriously. Let's start it off. We come up with our video ideas. Some of us script. Then we create our thumbnails. Then we create our titles. Then we use OBS and set up OBS, which is work. I set up my StreamYard and they set up our StreamYard, which is work. Then we set up our lighting. Then we post and share it to groups. This is a business. And I want to add to this. If you see a producer that's saying, oh, he think he all that, yes, I'm running a business. Yes, I
So
do.
you think y'all that that's funny.
Think about it. That's like somebody, that's like an NPC producer going in a guitar center. Y'all think y'all all that because y'all still, it's a business. It's a retail business. And Father Dave, if you got tracks, even if you think your tracks are whack, put them out, bro. Stop. A lot of times I'm a perfectionist. But like Lonze said, I made a Ableton beat. My dumb self erased it. That beat could have got an artist excited, and I just erased probably a $1,500 exclusive track.
Yeah,
So this message
let me
is more
add to
for
that.
me.
So what I've noticed is that the beats that I think are trash, a lot of people like that's fire. That's fine. I'm like, what? You like that? Or how
But
many
that's the
producers have said that though? How many producers
but
have
Yeah.
see, here's
said,
the thing. Here's what makes us three different than anybody that's in our age range. If you are over the age of 40 like we are, you see the grays, you see that wisdom, you see that knowledge, you see that we survived the 90s energy. If you're in our age bracket, we have a lot of us have lied to ourselves. You're too old to do this. No, we're not. You mean to tell me that there's no hip hop fans that are ages 40, 50, and 60? There's a market to sell. Like again, when I talk to the clients on my social media consultations that I do, and hey, if you want a social media content, hit up my YouTube page, link up. You know the vibes. It ain't plug me day. It's celebration for Dayson's partnership day. And I told the clients, they be like, "Oh, I can't because." Do me a favor, everybody watching this, every producer watching this, and I said this on Lonze's stream. Act like you can't fail for 2 to 3 years and go hard for 36 months. A year is 52 weeks. 52 times 3 is 156 weeks. Act like you can't fail for 156 weeks and release content, sell your beats. Guess what? After 3 years, we ain't talking about getting fame. Here, you might get fame, you might get this. But after 3 years, if you were just releasing product for sale, that's a passive income, right? Right? That's a passive income. If all of us, myself included, say, you know what, we're releasing beats every day on BeatStars or Airbud or whatever. We going into our folders and we taking all them beats we think that are just okay. We're gonna put them in Isotope, use the presets for AI mastering and Logic Pro, whatever, do a quick master and export them tracks and post them for sale. You mean to tell me after 3 years, if you posted mad beat tapes, mad tracks, or put them on streaming or wherever you do to sell your product, you ain't gonna have a good chunk of money after 3 years? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Stop thinking, oh, I can't because, and start thinking, what if it pops off for me and I can buy a house on my beats? Last thing I'll say, like, yeah, right. Like, I sound like one of the black peaches I grew up on. One thing before I go,
the preacher?
I did an interview on my channel with Marv for More Beats. He's the guy that does the iPad production. He said the hardest bar that smacked me in the face with my own personal doubt. He says, the house that I'm sitting in, that all my children are sleeping in, was paid from my beats. When I heard that, it was like, think about it. The house that he sat in was paid from the beats that he made out of his mind. So if people are buying houses, setting up their family, why not you? And that's what I have to tell myself. Yes, I'm 47. Yes, my gray hairs looks like I dipped my face in an ashtray, but I still got style. You feel what I'm saying? I still got, there's a different fan base. There's a different fan base. So I listen, Daysun has accomplished a huge goal. He was doubting himself this time last year. But guess what? He was consistent, and now YouTube is the label that pays him. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, everybody watching this, I will always say this forever and ever. Stop sitting on your gifts. Stop sitting on your dreams. Your beats can to pay for your whole lifestyle.
Let me go into the comments real quick. I'm gonna go back. I want to start off with Gary. He said he was saying they'll catch a bad one in a real studio, like with all the stuff that people are doing, the comments that people be making and stuff of that nature. Mr. G said, I'm the same way, bro. It's all good. That's what a good friend is. That's to you, Kaleaf. And then
Yeah, Mr. Blue Shirt. Mr. Blue Shirt.
He said, Mr. G said, I had to do that too. One dude critique my music and don't even make beats. Now that's the frustrating thing.
Why is that frustrating? Why is that frustrating?
When people say something, then you go to their page and there's nothing there. And like, so this is one thing that I also noticed. When you got a video that's doing well, some people will come on your video because they want attention. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to build something up off of you. And I'm like, so what I've learned from TikTok, let them talk, you move on.
And listen, let me add to that right quick. I just went viral on TikTok last week, and I got a whole bunch of hate comments. So bad that TikTok has to put them in the filter section because of all the, like, people are getting at my daughter. People is disrespecting my family. Threats. I had death threats in the whole nine. True story. Because of this one thing I posted. It was a political post. And I said to myself, I went to their pages, and it was no videos, and it was no picture, or it was a fake picture. And I remind myself, brother, you got like 3,000 videos on TikTok, and you got 450 or 411 videos on YouTube. Like Lonze said earlier, if somebody hasn't put in the work, they don't have the authority to criticize you.
Right. Method Man said that too. Everybody, we got 14 people in the chat, but we only got 2 thumbs up. Hit that.
Yeah, come on, like
button.
the stream, support
hit that like
Daysun,
button,
like
everybody.
the stream.
Make sure you hit that like button.
Hit that like button. You're supporting Daysun and his new monetized business channel. Hit the like button. Hit the like button.
Shout out to Teddy Rock Steady. He says salute and blessings, gentlemen, in the chat. Mr. G says, yeah, the beat tape doesn't have to be conceptual. Make it tangible. Just put it out. Put it together. You got all the sequences. You got all those sequences. Go into song mode. I have a video. I have a marathon that's running right now. Go to the marathon and look at the song mode if you don't know how to do song mode, and put your sequences in the song mode and turn everything into a sequence. If you feel like it needs to be different, when you get to a 4th or 5th bar, put a vocal in it or something like that, something to spruce it up, to give it attention. But just put your music out there. I got some beats that I sat on for a long time. I went back to listen to them. I said, these sound okay. These sound decent. And I start putting them out. 88 Moki said, great content. Niles Pache says, without fail, it's always your least favorite tracks that people enjoy the most, for me at least. Then Mr. G says, he says, I got one all white hair under my beard that keep me from crashing out.
Yeah, I got a lot, and I crash out regularly, so God bless you and your patience.
Teddy Rocksteady says, Pete Rock, Common, and Rakim all just proved that old cats can still make noise. Definitely. And a lot of
sidebar. Hey, unpopular opinion. I didn't like the Rakim new album. Unpopular opinion.
But
I didn't like it.
I did like the fact that those were all Rakim produced beats. He
I didn't know that.
The tracks. Yes, he produced all the tracks. He did the music, scratches, all that stuff. When someone pointed that out to me, I said, "No, this album is fire now."
Then the only reason I didn't like it, because you know how you want to hear Rakim so much.
Yeah.
That you just want to hear him on all his songs.
Yeah.
Like that's the only, like, no offense, all the artists that were on his songs can really rap. Yeah. But I've been fiending for Rakim's album for so long. I just want to hear what Rakim thought about for like 10 songs.
This is like the first album, because he's the soloist. He normally don't have guest appearances. So this was like him flexing his muscle as a producer.
Yo, DC Carson, come up in the joint. You know what I'm saying? Yo, R.I.P. Chino XL. Thank you now for saying that. Yeah.
Yes.
Again, let's talk about that. Don't die with your dream in your laptop.
Yeah.
Don't die with the beats in your laptop. Yeah. Don't. Chino XL died. Chino XL is such a great lyricist.
Yeah.
Chino XL could have taught hip hop at Harvard. Should have. Chino XL has a ton of great music, but at least he put all his stuff out. You know what I'm saying? But everybody, we got all these. Biz Markie passed away recently. Look at all the producers and the artists who passed away within the past 10 years.
Yeah.
Like, I'm still pissed that Sean P died. I'm super mad that MF Doom died. Think about. Can you imagine how many Doom vault beats are vaulted? Prince died with thousands of songs in the vault.
Yeah.
Put your music out. Think about it. What's the worst that can happen, right? If you went into your old laptop, your old cell phone, your old drum machine, your new drum machine, and you just put every piece of music out, and you put a price on it. Hey, 10 track beat tape, $15. Single, $2, Bandcamp. I got some on streaming. You know what I'm saying? But don't depend on streaming. I got some here, some there. I work with an artist. I got a collab EP. Let me give him 5 beats. We'll split the money. Can you imagine how much money you probably had in your hard drive that you didn't understand that you had? Oh, last thing I'll say. Yeah, I just said that 15 times. All the equipment that you want to buy, you can buy if you put your beats for sale. I'll just put that out there. All the equipment that you ever dream of buying, like when Akai drops, whatever they're going to drop, or if Native drops, whatever they're going to drop, just imagine you put out beat tapes right now and you got enough money that when Sweetwater puts those new products for sale, new drum machines for sale, or vintage drum machines, you go to eBay and you can buy everything because you put your beats out. Stop sitting on your beats.
Yeah, definitely. I'm reading through the
DJ Polo
comments.
too. Thank you, Teddy Rocksteady.
Yo, we got 10 likes. We got 17 people in here. Come on, everybody. Let's hit the like button.
Yeah, let's
get them
support
likes
Daysun.
up.
Share the stream.
Let's get them
Click
likes
the like
Share the
button and all
love.
that.
Definitely. Niles Pache said the songs where I don't feel like I did enough that aren't impressive producer beat maker's brain get in the way of hearing. Sometimes you just got to put it out. I went through that for a long time. And Kaleaf kept telling me, he's the one that inspired me. Yo, do your beat stars. Start putting your beats out. Your stuff sounds good. I've been sitting here for years sitting on the music because I'm like, it ain't good enough. It ain't good enough. It's just not good enough. And then what happened the last live? Somebody sitting up there, they were like, let's see what you got in your machine. So I said, okay. So I started playing beats in the machine. I was like, come on.
Don't do that to me or Lonza or Daysun. Because we're really, especially Lonza and Daysun, they'll literally hit you. Yo, somebody tried to say something to Lonza in the stream that he was in. He jumped right on the S2400 and made the hardest beat on camera. And that's the thing. Why is it that producers are not like the old Kung Fu movies? Remember the Shaw Brothers movies? When it was like, you don't know how to fight? Okay, I'll show you my fighting style. Producers, we need to be ready to go. Just imagine, producers watching this. An artist hears your beat on YouTube. Oh, I want to work with you. And then you say, we've all done this at some point in our lives. Oh, I can't find that. Oh, I didn't export the stems. Lonze showed me something dope that he does on his channel, Beats by Lonze. I was like, Lonze, you have all these beats because he's the multi-drum specialist, meaning he has all these great drum machines that he has a good mastery of. You understand what I'm saying? And I said, Lonze, do you have a beats for all 15 to 20 of your drum machines? He was like, yeah, Kaleaf, look at this. He panned the camera to his computer. Pardon me for giving too much details. And he showed folders with hundreds, if not thousands of beats. And I looked at Lonze in his face. I said, you know your mansion is in that computer right there. You tripping, your mansion. I said, the average mansion in the South, for the most part, is $500,000 to $750,000. Now, let's break this down mathematically. Let's do some Kaleaf Wins math. If one of your beats went viral on TikTok because you put a beat on a streaming service, but then sold the beat on the Bandcamp service or sold the beat on your website for like $2 or $1.99 or sold the beat tape for $15, and that album went up, you can literally buy a house. And what's the best way to shut up your wife when you make a sale? Can I get an amen in the chat? Put amen in the chat if you agree.
Amen. Let me see what else people got just to get caught up a little bit. Niles Pache said most people who listen to music don't know how to make music. I think they're still allowed to tell you they don't like your ish, but they shouldn't be allowed to give you advice. LOL.
No, don't do it to my face. I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm different from these two great guys. Never tell me to my face that I'm trash unless you got a specific reason. I need to know reason.
Me, I'm like 50. I'm sorry. Your hate just gives me fire. That's just how it is. You know, tell me I ain't good, tell me I don't do something good, then that's my whole life. I prove people wrong. That's just me.
And guess how you prove people wrong? You're now monetized on YouTube. Everybody give it up one more time. Everybody put their hand claps in the chat.
That's right.
Hand claps in the chat to celebrate Daysun being monetized on YouTube. You proved them wrong, Daysun. You can rub it in some haters in your family's face as we speak.
It's some people who said you'll never make it. Your music will never be good.
You'll never make. Everybody put hand claps in the chat.
You
like
should
the chat.
You should quit.
Hand claps in the chat.
You should quit. And I'm like, I'll never. Yo, this is God given. This is God given, and I ain't letting nobody take it away. Nobody's gonna take what God gave me. It's pure.
Let me add to that. Let me add to that. You see what Daysun just said? This is God given. Nobody can take it away. Producers, you know what's a great reason you should start a YouTube channel and take social media seriously? And I had this conversation with Lonza, and I think Daysun too. I said YouTube is your own personal documentary.
Mm-hmm.
What does that mean? That means producers, you get the opportunity to record your journey for yourself and prospective customers so that 2 years from now, or matter of fact, 10 years from now, when your kids are older, they'll say, hey, what did daddy do? Well, daddy was good at music. You have a whole video collection of you being good at music. Start your YouTube channel today. Stop sitting on your gift. Oh, but I don't know how to do that. Well, if you don't know how to do that, hit me in my link in bio. You can ask both of them. I'm a beast at social media consultation strategy. I am a beast. Hit my
I
link in
love it.
bio if you don't know.
I love it.
Yo,
You just
I'm
listen.
telling you
I'm
that
plug champion up in here. You know the
I
vibes.
am, and this is the reason why I have Kaleaf in here and why I have Lonza in here. Me and Lonza are a testament to Khalif's social media strategies and doing
Thank
what
you.
he's asked us to do and what he's told us to do. You
Beg
know,
you.
sometimes
Let's
I could
correct.
be
Beg you.
I could be stubborn. You know, sometimes I'm like, nah, that's not what my channel's about. Blah 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 blah. He's just like, I'm telling you, do it, do it. So then, what's up, Jazzmatic? That's my boy right there, Jazzmatic. So he would tell me, he's like, do this, do that. You know, and sometimes, you don't want to ruffle feathers. And he was like, but do this. I'm telling you, this will work. He's an amazing social media strategist. So if you want
Hit
someone to
my
help,
link in bio if you're serious about turning up your social media. Trust me. And when you
definitely.
go to my YouTube channel, you see the variety of craziness. And again, like I tell people all the time, you can make cash and don't have to have all the numbers in the world. I got homegirls, white homies, Asian homies, gay homies, straight homies, lesbian homies, homegirls. They be having like 200 subscribers or they have like 400 followers on TikTok and they're cashing out $5,000 because they're talking about what they love to do. It don't matter how many followers you have. If people listen, I'm sorry. Here we go. I when I went viral last week, I said, okay, cool. 2.6 million people came to my page. What did I say, Lonza and Daysun? I said, unless it's I get $1 off a view, I don't care. But what happened was I gained 800 followers in a certain amount of weeks, and I said to myself, you
Mm-hmm.
remember Khalif when you was in college and you used to speak to 2,000 people in certain rooms and 10,000 people in another room? If you have 100 followers, think about it this way: have you ever spoken in a room full of 50 people? It was crowded, right?
Yeah.
Have you ever spoken in a room full of 100 people? It was deep, right?
Mm-hmm.
Stop worrying about having 1 million subscribers, 1 million followers. If you get a good solid 100 people that really believe in you and your community and they're willing to spend $100 with you a year, that literally is more than people's salaries that got 2 masters and 2 doctorates, right or wrong. So
You're
if
right.
you're really serious about social media strategy and you really want to turn up, hey, go to my YouTube page, link in bio. I'll put my link in the chat and we can talk and set up a consultation. But today, Daysun has proven his internal doubts wrong. He is currently going to start getting paid on his business and on YouTube because he believed in himself, because he was consistent. Y'all wasn't there when he was editing all night. People don't understand all the editing he did, all the work he did when he felt bumped out. And I'm not getting too personal, Daysun. All the people that were close to him that didn't believe, he pushed through. And YouTube says, congratulations, Silver Days Music. You are
Mm-hmm.
now a YouTube partner. He is the perfect testament. That's what I'm saying. To any producer that's watching this right now, share this live to your producer friends who you know are super talented, right? And you want them to get a good example of some encouragement. And look what Daysun has done. I was there on the phone. Lonze was there on the phone. His friends that he really talked about too was there on the phone. And we remember those bumped out months. Remember, Daysun?
I
Those,
remember.
this ain't working, man. These people ain't doing nothing. When he texted us and showed us, oh my God, I am now a partner. I'm now a business partner with the biggest media conglomerate ever, YouTube slash Google. Now I have the opportunity to build my
Yeah.
business. This is why we're here celebrating him. And I want Daysun, and you know we about to tell you, Daysun, you need to get a set of Hostess cupcakes, put some candles in it, and celebrate your success.
Well, tomorrow's my daughter's birthday, so I'll be putting candles in the cake and celebrating my YouTube partnership along with that.
Sounds good.
Niles Pache said, R.I.P. Chino Excel. Teddy Rocksteady says, Rock him is the God. Beats by Lonze. I still got it. Yes, we have a song. Me, DC Carson, Khalif
Khalif
Wins.
Will.
I was about to
Khalif
say
wins.
Wills.
Mr. Blue Shirt.
Khalif
Leaf
Wins.
wheels. He got wheels.
No, Mr.
and
Blue Shirt.
beats and beats by Lonze. We trying to show you that these old gray haired men, we still got it. I'm telling you. I'm not going to even go on that, but I think we did a real good job with a nice song, and I think people are really going to like it and appreciate where we're coming from. Father Dave says, "Good phrase. Don't die with beats on your laptop." Niles Pache says you can always change your artist name if you're really ashamed of your work, but always release your music. Agreed. Uh, Teddy Rocksteady said, agree 100% at Father Dave. Mr. G says, I was in denial for 6 months when Doom died. Yes, I was there too.
Wow.
It's weird to see him, Madlib, and Dilla in the limelight now. I know, but basically, I never thought it would happen. Oh, I know that it would happen. 88 Monkey says this was a great call out, and hopefully, a lot of people stop stealing. Congrats again, CDM. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Mr. G says, hell yeah, bro. Sonny Chiba is my guy when it comes to martial arts. Iron sharpens iron. Father Dave Lonza, thoughts on the Drum Brute impact?
I'd say that machine has been out for 2 years and there's no hype on that machine. This is the
Kind
first
of like
time
the
that
Machine
I've
Plus.
even
Kind of
looked
like
at
the
it.
Machine
So
Plus, right?
for $300, I would like to try it out though. For $300, that ain't bad. If it looks like it has 8 pads like a freaking SP 1200 or 2400, and it has the freaking step sequencer at the top where you can step sequence in. So it
Yeah, the
looks
company
pretty
don't
good.
believe in it like the Machine Plus, though, right? They don't believe in it
Yeah.
like the Machine Plus, right?
So yeah. So I don't know. I think they should have done some more marketing and promotion on that machine and got it into some hands of some people who would have done some justice with it and show what it can do. But I've never heard of the machine until you brought it up, and I just took a look at it. But I like it as a drone specialist. I might have to find $300.
Niles Pache says, LOL. Mr. G says, the white hair on his chin is called his wife. Um,
I
Niles,
can take that to another different conversation. You should pause. I'm gonna pause for you. I'm gonna pause for you. Stop talking about your buffet activities on this live stream.
Niles Pache says, salute Teddy. Rocksteady says, I believe hip hop's first catchphrase was, you don't stop. Definitely. My
That's what
man
she said.
Jazzmatic. What you say?
That's what she said. You don't stop.
My man Jazzmatic. Um, Me and Jazzmatic are like really close friends. Like we talk all the time. Like I know his wife, things of that nature. He knows my wife. Like we have a lot of conversations. We did a song years ago. Did a song together, and we always support one another. That's why you'll always hear me big up Jazzmatic. And that's just my guy right there. He said, "Sup Neil, gotta watch this whole thing when I get off um, from work." He said, "But thumbs up to the three of you. All right, Daysun, break time is over. One." Um, 88 Moki said, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands, wash hands. I don't get it, but uh
It's I
And
think
no
that's
hand
I
claps.
think
It's hand
that's hand
claps.
claps.
Either that's
oh,
hand claps or
Yeah, that's
falafels.
hand
That
claps.
looks like
Yeah,
food.
okay.
Maybe I'm
All right.
yeah,
hungry.
Thank you, thank you,
yeah.
thank
It's
you.
hand claps.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Mr. G says, I've never heard of that machine. Father Dave said, thank you. Mr. G's laughing his tail off. He said, I played the drums. So, yeah, I played the drums too. I was in marching band and stuff like that. And I taught myself by ear drumming. And then, you know, stuff like that. Let's see here. Blatantly. My man, Blatantly from the Blatantly Blatant Network. What's up, my
Oh
man?
yeah.
Mr. G said, never mind that message at work. And Niles Pache, he was laughing at that as well. Y'all, listen, I'm telling you, if you haven't hit the like button, make sure you hit the like button. If you haven't shared this live, make sure you share this live. Also, we get super chats and all kinds of things. If you want to donate to the Cash App is CDMESD in terms of my Cash App. You know what this channel is going to be about. It's about music production. It's about current events. It's about helping people. It's about getting people to the next level. It's not about, trying to abuse people or anything like that. How I feel about the 3.0? I've been waiting for this topic.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
this is why I made the statement earlier when I said people complain and complain and complain and complain, and then Akai said, "Okay, I'm gonna pull, a page out of Roland's book. I'm gonna pull a page out of Roland's book. I'm gonna go and listen to every complaint, and I'm gonna answer every complaint. Everybody that said we don't have an arranger, I'm gonna add an arranger. You don't like the way things look. You don't like this. You're sick of this. You want to talk. They answered most of the complaints. I'm not saying everything's not going to be fixed. It's not going to be buggy, but I want to tell you this. I can't wait till 3.0 comes out. I'm not going to put it on every device, but I'm going to put it on my live too, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get working because I want to actually see what it's all about. I look at it like, so the biggest complaint is I don't like it because it's a DAW. It's like a DAW now. But you got to think about this.
You see me shaking in my seat right now? Because I'm fiending to go. Keep talking. I got my 2 cents. I'm fiending
like a DAW.
I'm fiending to let the hammers ring.
It's
Now
like
wait till you finish though.
It's like a DAW. It don't have track mutes. It don't have. I'm like, give it time. Give it time. It's just in beta, So it's like this. I've never seen, coming from a guy who said he would never get another Akai product. And I told y'all this on the last live. I said after the 4,000, I will never buy another Akai product. So when Machine came out and they were stable, even though you had high CPU utilization, I was like, this is phenomenal. Then they came out with the Studio. I was like, this is phenomenal. Then they came out with the MK3. I said, this is phenomenal.
And Native Instruments come out with another Studio. Stop fronting. That was the best piece of gear ever came out with. Sidebar. Continue.
So, and then I said, I'm going to get the Machine Plus. I'm going to get the next best thing. I'm going to get that because what I want to do is, I trusted they're going to move along with this, but right before it came out, they start firing people and laying people off and getting rid of all kinds of stuff. But I want to talk about 3.0.
So, you ready? Can I go?
I think 3.0 is going to be something good, and I got a little video and all other stuff like that. But I'm gonna let my man Kaleaf say his piece about it.
All right, let me let the hammers ring. First of all. Anybody that's complaining about MPC 3.0, and I have the authority to say this, I am 47 years old. I grew up in the floppy disk in the MPC era. I grew up where if you didn't have the OS disk for the MPC, you couldn't turn it on. So I have all authority to speak on this. As a 47-year-old MPC user since God knows how long ago, I am happy this came out. You know why? Because it's called evolution. We want to deal with tracks. I'm sick and tired of, track 1, program. That's old school thinking. Get over it. You have tracks. Because every producer does what? We make our sequences. I'm the sequence thug. And we export them or we send them out or we freaking explode drums and we put it where? A DAW. So 3.0 makes it easier. We got tracks, that's it. And we can see it and it's in linear arrangement. Number 2, for those complaining about MPC 3.0, it's called either move forward with technology or hope that it's the 90s again. Stop wishing for the 90s. I love the 90s. I remember the gear back then, but it's a new era. Nobody got time to hear the floppy go. Nobody got time to look for the OS this anymore. Yeah, we want the vintage sound. Get an SSL strip. Stop it. MPC 3.0 is a great benefit. It gives a better view, a linear view. You can edit your MIDI better. It gets straight to the point. We turn on our MPC key or MPC one or MPC, whatever new MPC we have on. Guess what? Track one. Boom, we put our information, our MIDI data in there. Track two. Boom, we put this track. We make 8 tracks. Guess what we can do with those 8 tracks? We can see them in a linear fashion. We know what's audio, we know what's MIDI. And then when we're finished with our track, sorry, before that, we can arrange like a DAW. I want this to be my intro, like you're on a computer, but it's in standalone. Here's my intro, here's my verse, here's my bridge, here's my chorus, here's my ending. Then what we can do, we can see the linear view and we can export the beat. Only people who are complaining are NPC elitists and people who are stuck in their ways. You either going to evolve or, hey, guess what? Go to music school, learn how to play the drums, real drums, learn how to play the bass, real bass, learn how to play all the real instruments since you want to be the hardcore realist MPC user and record into a Tascam Porta 5 and wish there was 1994. Stop at 5. It's 2024. It's not 1995 anymore. Grow up. Stop being an elitist. Stop complaining. Where I'm from in Brooklyn, New York, if you complain, you get no cheeks in real life. A man is supposed to make things happen. A complainer gets no cheeks at the end of prom. What you gonna be? Life of the young and the cheekless? Or you gonna be, I'm gonna move on with this MPC 3.0 software?
Yeah.
Like,
Dudes complain on the internet all day, all day, all day. When you have time to go on a date with a woman, let's talk about that. Dudes on the internet all day. When the last time you seen female company? Huh? I'm sorry, Lonza, you can have this sensible approach moving forward, but that's how I feel.
I'm gonna let Lonze go, but let me get some more comments. Mr. G says I'm excited for it. I think they'll update the track mutes. That's what I'm thinking as well. Is that I'm looking forward. Teddy Rocksteady says I'm looking forward to the linear arrangement and the programs being assigned to a track. Mr. G said exactly. Mr. G said it's literally screaming yes. He said I was literally screaming yes at my phone when I seen the demo from Andy Mack. 88 Moki says I'm still rocking my studio and my jam. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So I want to say this and then I'm gonna toss it over to Lonza. You have 2 choices. That's what people don't realize. Don't update. Keep what you got. Don't update. You can still keep it. Sample Kings says you should go right now and get every update. They have them listed and copy every update and save it so that you'll have it at some time if you need to back up if there's any issues. So go and do that. Then the other option
And here's the kicker. I'm sorry. Here's the kicker with MPC 3.0 with the people complaining, oh my God, you can't use it in the software. You said you wanted a standalone, right? You said you wanted a standalone device. You didn't want to be in a computer. Now they gave you something where it's standalone. You still complaining? Sorry, I had to say that.
I think the software is coming. No one's going to sit there and just do it's coming. So then you can update. You need to update. I'm gonna toss it over to Lonze.
Yeah, you took my thoughts exactly out of my mouth. I can't wait to get my hands on it. Just like you said, I have multiple machines as well, so I'm going to keep it on one machine, and then I'm going to put 3.0 on one machine, and the rest of my machines I'll leave with the old system because until they work the bugs out, and then once they work the bugs out and they're able to get it in the software, and all the software and the hardware can talk, then I may update all of my machines. But for right now, I like the old, and I like the new, and I'm very excited about what they did with 3.0. It looks good, it looks next level, and like I heard on another channel, they said it's like you completely got a new machine. So now everybody got to go back to the drawing board and and figure it out. And that's what's going to make it so exciting because now content creators got to go back to the drawing blocks and start making new content with the new
They got to work hard.
Yeah, you got to work hard with the new update. So that'll be the way out.
Make sure y'all hit the like buttons. Make sure y'all hit the like buttons. Um, let's see. This is Miss Teddy Rocksteady says Malo Beat showed that you can also switch back even if you update And Mr. G said, "Yup, you can always choose not to update. Yup, save it or call support if you can't." You know.
What do we say? There's two types of NPC users. Three, hobbyists who love just making beats. They don't want to deal with any of the drama. They just love their device. Two, haters and complainers. And three, people that are going to use what they have. If you're faithful of a little, God bless you with much. Stop bitching. Real talk. Stop beefing. Stop it. It's corny.
You said something that is so critical. I'm gonna tell y'all, since this is the YouTube partner celebration, that's the mentality that I have. I said God has blessed me, and since He's blessed me, much is given, much is required. I kept hearing it. Much is given, much is required. So one, I'm gonna give Him all the glory, and two, I gotta work with what He's given me. If He's given me some stuff, I just can't sit there and pray and be like, oh, I wish this would happen. I wish this would happen. You got to go out there and you got to go get it. And look at this, y'all. I thank everybody for supporting me. I thank everybody for hitting a like button. I thank everybody that commented. I thank everybody that went back and watched my videos. I thank everybody that I was able to, give you something. I was actually teaching as I was learning. I was learning it, and when I learned it, I would give it back to everybody else. It's one of the aspects of teaching. You go learn, and after you learn, then you give it back to everybody else. So everybody, I thank y'all so much, so much. Thank you, Father Dave. Thank you, Teddy Rocksteady. Thank you, Alonze. Thank you, Kaleaf. Thank you, Mr. G. Thank you, Niles Pache. Thank you, 88 Mo Keys. Thank you, Teddy Rocksteady. I think I said your name already. Thank you, Father Dave. Thank you to Jazzmatic. Thank you to everybody that came on here and that, supported us. And, especially y'all with the super chats. Thank y'all so much. I'm new to this. It's still hard. You know what I mean? Because
get used to it. Yeah. Get used to it. Yeah. Guess why? Because you work hard for it, right? Get used to it. You work hard for your channel. You edited those videos, right, Daysun?
Oh, yeah. I'm glad you said that.
You put in all that hard work? Get used to that super chat love. See, that's the thing I have to tell myself sometimes. It's uncomfortable when you level up. You be like, oh, we get that imposter syndrome. I refuse, Daysun, for you ever to not sit in the greatness that you work hard for. Get used to it. Get used to new opportunities. Get used to new sponsorship. Get used to brand new communities of people that support you. Get used to thousands of dollars in super chats. Get used to the ways, because guess what you did? You used the little that you had, your cell phone, your MPC, and your computer, and God bless OBS. And you used the little that you had, and you made much. You made much. And I want to tell you guys, everybody watching this, support Daysun's channel. His last live about Machine Call It Quits. Do me a favor, because I actually want to see the discussion on this. Share that video to other NPC users, NPC groups, NPC Discord, because Daysun is all about having a great conversation. That's why I like this channel. Share his machine video. Share this video to producers that need that encouragement. Maybe they feel like giving up. And I just want to tell you, brothers, before I get off, Daysun, I'm freaking proud of you. I would like to say it in my New York language, but I'm not, because we're on You're Alive. I'm freaking proud of you. Get used to your new level. Your new level is because you work hard, Daysun. You work hard. You post those videos. Get used to the new level you are. Stop thinking you are on that old level. Yeah. This is your season of growth. This isn't your season to think small. This isn't your season to say this ain't gonna work. This channel shuts you up. You know that, Daysun, right now. You're a partner. This channel right now should shut every doubt in your mind. Every time you feel discouraged, Daysun, remember, I did that. God helped me do that. Yeah. And guess what? The people that come in your life, or the people that come in your comments, if they ain't for lifting up Daysun and Civil Days music, then they trying to pull you down. We don't like roaches where we come from. I ain't gonna be in no house of no roaches. You heard? Kick the roaches out your life. You feel what I'm saying? On that note, everybody, I'm your man Kaleaf Wins. Thanks, Lonze. Thanks, Daysun, for bringing me up. I'm going to go and spend time with kids. I've been streaming in my daughter's room, hiding from my children. I'm going to invest time with my kids, all right? Listen, everybody support BeatsbyLonza. He has a great new beat tape to his collection. Go to his YouTube channel. He dropped 6 beat tapes because he believes in his dream that much. Support independent artists and producers. Civil Days Music. Did you know that he has sound packs Go in his about section, invest in his sound packs, and everybody else that's watching this right now, even if you watch this on the replay, if you're a producer or you have a relative that's thinking about production, or if you're a person who's saying, you know what, I'm feeling bummed out, I don't think I can get monetized by YouTube, share this video and run it back to them. And understand that we are men of a particular special age. And if our old asses can do it, then why not you? On that note, peace and I'm out.
Let me give y'all just one more thing. So I'm gonna say this, and then we're about to wrap it up. So another thing I want to say is when you really get into this, you become more than a music producer. You become
Mm-hmm.
you become a television programmer because you have to program television. You have to come up with ideas. What is going to appeal to people? What can I do that would help somebody? You know what I mean? That's the whole goal. Help. How can I help somebody? And that with that mindset, it helps you to create more ideas and more things to give to your community. You become a video editor. You learn how to edit videos. You learn how to do lighting and things of that nature, and just deliver a dope performance. And it takes time. Just put yourself out there, trust and believe
But
in
if you want
yourself.
to save time, hit my box section of my YouTube page and book your next consultation. But listen, y'all laughing, but y'all know I'm right.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah.
know I'm
One
right.
No,
hundred
he's
percent.
If
right.
a
He's
producer
right.
who does not know anything about social media and making money
He's
online,
right.
what would have happened if they book a consultation with me? Like, just keep it real.
I'm
Can
a
can I can I speak to that?
you
Can I
go
speak
right
to
ahead.
that real quick? Hey, when I met Khalif, he reached out to me and said, "Hey, I'd like to interview you for my show." And I was like, "Oh, that's actually pretty cool because I have a podcast and I'm always running a podcast by myself, and it's pretty cool that somebody else wants to interview me." So when I got on his podcast and he brought up all of the shit that I have on my page, like he did the research behind who I am and what I've done so far, and I thought I was kicking it, right? No, my brother came in and said, "Nope, you don't have enough of this. You don't have enough of this. You did all of this and all of this and all of this, but you can be more than what you put out so far." And I was like, "Shit! Finally, somebody that thinks the way that I think and work as hard as I think, that's critiquing me and telling me not just because they just blowing smoke my way, is that they really see that you have the potential to go to the next level." So if you want to go to the next level, you will reach out to that man and pick his brain because he is
Yeah.
next level Professor X. And again, Daysun, um, congratulations on
Thanks,
getting
man.
monetized, man. I am still behind the power curve, trying to
Yeah.
catch up to your teaching style because I like the way you teach and the way you make it easy to understand. Like I'm still learning stuff, even though I've been around with machine. I'm still learning stuff on machine. So thank you for the time you put in
But
for.
Lonza, you next. Lonza, you get monetized next. You know that, right? You get
Yeah,
monetized next. You know that, right?
I hope
You get
so.
do me a favor. Say no, no, no.
They
Ain't
quit
no
playing.
hope. You
They
you
quit
you
playing with
put
my
out 20
numbers.
videos in the past 2 weeks. Repeat after me. Repeat
Oh
after
yeah,
me.
it's
I'm
coming.
getting
I
monetized
see
next.
it. They're playing with my numbers, but yeah, I'm gonna get monetized
You
next.
get
But
monetized
again,
next.
Dayson, thank you for putting out the videos that you do and putting in the hard work because it's very motivating for somebody like me out there that's trying to be where you're at.
Well,
And thank you, Lonza, and thank you, Dayson, for having us on the stream. And I really
Yes,
appreciate it.
thank
But
you.
Dayson, Dayson, it's your new day. You got to walk
yeah.
different, brother. You got to think different, man. You got to really receive and believe in this new level, fam. I'm
I'm,
super excited, bro. And
yo,
I don't want to. I don't want to say this. I told you so. I
you
told you it was
did.
gonna happen.
You
I told
did.
you
You
so.
did. He
I
did.
told you
At the
so.
top of the
I
year, let me
told
say
you.
this. At the top of the year, I said, I'm quitting. I'm done.
Mm,
I worked so hard last year. I had 4,000 watch hours. 4,000 watch hours. I emailed YouTube and they said no because a portion of your watch hours of that 4,000
mm,
is shorts. So,
What?
your shorts, and it was something
don't
about
count.
live videos as well. Shorts do not count unless they're all shorts videos. They're all shorts videos. So just be careful when you go through this path. You got to choose either you're going to do lives, clip up your lives and make them shorts. I mean not shorts. Yeah, make them shorts and make them long form, but long form and live is how you get monetized because you got to get like 12 to 15 million to get.
Yeah.
That's in 3 months to get monetized. I'm like, that's crazy. You can't. There's no way you can do all that.
You
So
gotta go viral.
yeah. So I'm gonna end off like this, and I'm gonna say, when Niles Prochet says us older black dudes are a very special collection of music producers with very valuable knowledge, taste, and sensibilities. The culture's on our backs, for real. Salute to y'all, and salute to y'all as well. Thank y'all. Peace. Y'all have a good one.
Peace, peace.
Peace.